Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. So a lot of you said, Fumi, we want to see what you eat in a day. And I said, why not? Absolutely, let me show you what I eat in a day. But because I have really transitioned on this healthy lifestyle, healthy journey, there are two very important things I want you to understand. I have what I eat in a day to lose weight. And I also have what I eat in a day to maintain my weight. So we're going to have a part 1 and 2. So today's episode, I'm going to show you what I eat in a day to lose weight. It has changed drastically and we saw the results. You guys pointed it out to me. You said, Fumi, you're looking kind of sort of fabulous. And I was so touched, so touched. So here I am going to show you what I eat in a day to lose weight. Now, apart from the eating, I also did what? I also exercised. I also looked at portion control. I also did calorie counting. This is not new because I've done it before and it works, especially in the beginning when you are trying to find your rhythm. Because once you find your rhythm, then you'll know what your body reacts to. You'll also know what your body likes and you will see the change. I saw the change in my skin. Yup, I'm 54. I'm going to be 55 in April. I've seen the difference in my hair. As you guys know, I love Healthy Hair Studio. They transformed my crown for me, of which I live and love. And really and truly, what I eat shows. What I put in this body on the inside is really showing on the outside. So without any further ado, let me show you what I eat in a day to lose weight. Hello, my darlings. Yes, so we are here. Welcome to my kitchen. I cleaned up the kitchen for your benefit because usually I have all kinds of things in the bag, but I wanted it to be very fluid and pleasant so that we can focus on what we have to focus on. So this, my darlings, is everything I eat when I'm trying to lose weight, when I'm trying to cut back, when I'm having too much fun, when I am actually gaining weight and I can feel it in my knees, I can feel it in my back, I am busting out of my bras, I am not able to catch Adrian, I am not able to climb up the stairs with ease. I know when my tummy is pooped out, I know when my trousers don't fit. All of those things does not make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good and I don't sleep well at night. I don't. I toss and turn and I snore. When I gain weight, I do what? I snore. I'm just talking about what happens to me. And a girlfriend of mine came. She's, I think, 56, 57. We're close in age. And she came with her grandson. And her grandson is 3 years old. And it was then that I realized that I've been really blessed that Adrian is not only my son, but he's my grandson. And I am so lucky, so lucky because we worked very hard to have him in our lives. And to have worked that hard, for me, why would you not work hard on living a healthy, long life? It just switched and clicked. It switched and it clicked for me. And I think that was when I became really conscious of it. This was around December, around Christmas time, when you have family and friends coming over to the house. And that was when I said, Fumi, I'm going to do something that you can do and it becomes a lifestyle. You have to change the way that you eat. So like I had mentioned, this part 1 is what I did to lose the weight. And I will show you another episode in what I do to maintain my weight because they're very different. I'm an oatmeal girl, so I have my oatmeals in the morning. Out of 7 days in a week, I would have oatmeal 5. That's just me. I love my oatmeal. So I have it in this container here. I pour it out and I have it here. And I'm actually going to make an oatmeal breakfast for myself because I haven't had breakfast yet. I live for fruits. So I have what? I have cherries and I have kiwis. I have strawberries. I also have raspberries, blueberries. I will have bananas. I will have grapes. I will chop all of these up and I will put it and plop it right on top of what? On top of my oatmeal. That is how I eat my breakfast 99.9% of the time. Or I really feel hungry that morning, I will go ahead and I will have my fat-free yogurts, and these are fat-free as well as sugar-free. This, my darlings, is F.D.V. Absolutely fantastic to have that wonderful full breakfast. I've begun to educate myself. So I realized that having your oatmeal, it keeps you fuller longer. That's the same with Greek yogurt. Look for fat-free Greek yogurt. It's like paste. It is like paste. You will be full for the next 3-4 hours. It's absolutely fantastic. I have breakfast water around 9 o'clock because I am fortunate that I work from home. So I drop Adrian off at school, I come home and I have my breakfast. 99% of the time is always oatmeal and strawberries. But sometimes I switch it up, I don't feel like it. You know what I do? I prep a lot of my meals. So what do I have? I boil my eggs. I boil my eggs in the steamer. I have a steamer. Guys, get one because I steam my food as opposed to what? Frying my food. So I steam my eggs, yep, and I steam like 6 or whatever, have them in the fridge. And then I will take pita bread. You have to switch it out. Anything white, switch it out. White bread, white pasta, white rice, white potatoes, they gotta go. They gotta go. If you want to cut back, because the thing is that you're trying to cut back and you're trying to lose weight. You also want to make sure that you are eating because you are exercising and you want to replace that fat with muscle. So it's not necessarily that you're looking at the scale, of which I have found out from Adrian, who is fabulous. We've known each other for 20 years. We went to each other's weddings and she told me, Fumi, get a proper scale. A proper scale that will show you how you're losing fat, not necessarily losing weight. What kind of weight are you losing? Because mama, you're in your 50s and we lose muscle tone and we've got menopause, of which I'm going to talk about in another episode. And you've got your fitness. So you want to make sure that you are toned, that you keep that muscle. So the muscle is heavier than fat. And muscle will tighten you up. So you look smaller, but you just might be the same weight. And so I take what? My whole wheat brown pita bread. Delicious. You throw it in the toaster. It's not so bad. It's not so bad after all. And I will layer it with what? With my boiled egg. I will have light cheese. Ooh, where's my ham? And I will have ham. And that will be my breakfast. I will top it up with a huge cup of tea. I have my tea and I will have a little bit of honey. That is what I will have, and that works for me. Sometimes if the breakfast is too full, if I'm too full, I will have that tea at a break. When is my break? My break is at 11:30. So at 11:30, I will have my break and I will have tea. I will have hot skim milk or cold skim milk, and I will squeeze some oranges. And that is my juice. I do not have any processed juice. That is done for when I'm trying to lose weight. For lunch, 99% of the time, salads, lettuce. I buy them constantly. And what I do, I add tomatoes. I add red peppers. I add onions to it. I even add garlic. I love it. And I have salad dressing. The salad dressing is low. I just forgot about it. Let me bring it out for you. Look for any low calorie salad dressing. I'm a seafood girl. I love seafood. So I have a lot of shrimps. I have to move things around. And I have salmon. Yep. I also have king prawns. I love seafood. Love seafood. Fish. Love fish. And these, my darlings, are salmon fillet. Yep. I also have my smoked salmon. I live for seafood. Having said that, I eat chicken as well. It's never fried. It's roasted, it is grilled, or I will steam it, and then I add all kinds of hot sauce. So I always put my hot sauce on my fish or on my chicken. I live for it. My fish, my chicken, and darlings, I have what? I also have meatballs. Make sure that it's limited when it comes to frying. I add, on top of the salad, like I said, I add more vegetables. I also have what? Sweet potato. Slice it, and I'll show you what I did because I ate it the other day, and I steam it. Those are your carbs. You need to have carbs because you are lifting weights. Well, I found that out for myself, that it wasn't just enough for me to eat salad. It's too light. You're going to be hungry. So I will have my salad, I will have my protein, and I will have my carbs. And my carbs are my potato, my sweet potato. Sometimes I don't feel like eating salad. I just don't want cold food. I will have steamed broccoli, hot steamed broccoli. I will have peas and carrots. This comes with some butter in it, as you can see. I throw that out. I don't need that. Like I said, I try to go in with good fats, and that brings me to what? Let me find it. Hummus. I love hummus, and these are your good fats. This is what keeps your skin, the collagen, that keeps it nice and plump so that your face does not look drawn. Because if you lose a considerable amount of weight, and of course, you're building muscle, you can look very masculine very quickly, and that can happen with me because I've cut my hair. So I know that it's been kind of sort of a complete metamorphosis, like Fumi, what's going on here? I think, like I've said before, I just want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to grow old with my husband. My husband and son have truly been my motivation. And Ula has also lost 20 pounds and gained muscle. You must drink water. And I understand that a lot of us don't like water. And that is why I said, squeeze your oranges, do a smoothie with all of your fruits, and I add water and I drink that, and I'm happy. I really am. Now, it's not as easy as I'm saying it. The first 2 weeks was murder. The first 2 weeks of just eating clean was intense because of all of the other stuff that I was used to eating and my body was still craving. But it's mind over matter. Fumi, when are you going to start? When are you going to really get your life together going forward so that you can really live into your 90s? And that was what made it easier for me. It was in my head, and so I could control the cravings. And so I would have extra cups of tea in the evening, but I did it. I try not to eat after 7 p.m. Eating after 6 p.m. for me is not realistic. I'm still a little bit hungry, and to be honest, I can even eat as late as 7:30. So what do I eat in the evenings? I eat my soup. I love my soup. I will also have some sweet potato if I did not have it in the afternoon. I might go ahead and have a salad, and I will have that with pita bread. I alternate, and I also do what? I buy pre-packaged low-calorie meals of 300 calories, 350 calories, because like I said, I calculate everything with my calorie counter. And so I say, okay, I want to consume this amount of calories, maybe like 1,200 for this day, on top of working out, running around, and you lose 800 calories when you're sleeping. So if you have all of that, you will see that you are what? That you are actually losing weight. I absolutely recommend that you lose weight gradually. Lose weight gradually. And every once in a while, you can have like a snack. every once in a while. For me, I just did solid. I was on beast mode and it didn't bother me at all. That's the way I am when I want something. If I want to run after something, it doesn't faze me. For me, you gotta do what you gotta do. Have sardines. Sardines too are delicious, and you can drip the little oil over your pita bread. You can also have granola, of which I make. And what I do is that I take oats and I put it in the oven, and then I mix it with almonds and I mix it with raisins. It is so delicious. I add corn to my salads. Make it as delicious and as tasty and as appetizing as you can. Add your apples. Sometimes if you feel like you're hungry, add an apple. But the more colorful your food, the more healthy it is. But you have to have your carbohydrates, solid carbohydrates. So I have my bananas, I have my sweet potatoes, I have my pita bread, and I also have my proteins, your fish, your chicken. I also eat meatballs, not all the time. Every once in a while, I just have my meatballs and salad. And again, like I said, in the mornings, I will have my ham, my red peppers, some cheese, boiled egg, a pita bread, and I'm good to go. You will realize that there is so much food out there that you can eat. And a lot of you say, Fumi, it's the options. Well, these are your options. These are your options, and you've got even more. I do try to make an effort every once in a while to have some kind of beans, or I will blend it in to my hummus and I'll eat it that way. So darlings, this is it. I hope this helps you. And the next episode will be what I eat to maintain my weight, because we're not trying to lose any weight. Now it becomes easier, and you are allowed to have what? You're allowed to have your snacks, honey. All right, darlings. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you what? I will see you sooner than later. Mwah. All of my love. To show you what I eat for breakfast. I'm just going to put this to the side for now, because we should make something before I go. Yeah, so I have my oatmeal. Let me put on the kettle to boil the water. Okay, and then I'm going to get myself a bowl. How about this one? Yeah, my spoon. Yeah, that should be enough. I let my oatmeal sit because I like it to be super soft. So we have the oatmeal ready to go. And then I've already preset some fruit for moi. So what do we have? We have grapes, we have blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and cherries. So I'm going to pour all of that in there. And then I have a yogurt, 0 fat, boom, boom. 0 fat, 0 sugar. Let me sit down here and lick it. Oh. Yep. I pour that in. Put this in the sink. And this is my breakfast. So as you can see, it's quite filling. And I sit down and I enjoy it. Thoroughly enjoy it. It works for me. The fruit is my sugar. I have a sweet tooth. Some of us are savory and some of us are sweet. I'm a sweet tooth. You might ask me, Fumi, when do you work out? It really depends. It really depends on my day. But I will say this. As I have my oatmeal, I've got fuel, I've got energy. If I have 2 hours, I will go and work out. Why? Because I've eaten. And so my exercise is much more effective. If I have my sweet potato or my bananas, I will eat like 1 hour before I work out and I'm good to go. When I finish working out, 99.9% of the time, I always have bananas. It just works. You have to have the fuel to work out. And because you're eating good carbs, you're not gaining weight. And do you know that even after lifting weights, let's say you finished your workout at 1 o'clock, your body is still kicking in for an extra 20 minutes. How do I curb the craving at night? Hard. Very, very hard. But I got up and I would drink tea and it worked. I just drank the tea and I would take some milk or oat milk. It doesn't matter. I would take either skim milk or semi-skim milk, either one. It worked for me. So try transitioning. Don't do it right away. Don't throw out all your old habits out right away, because you will snap like an elastic band and you will go all the way back. I found that if I replaced my brown bread, if I replaced my white bread, my white toast with butter with brown bread, it was easier. That was where I was at with the sliced bread before I came to pita bread. But I will tell you, when I saw the difference in my body, that was all the motivation I needed, to be very honest.